Today I want to build a home server for myself, and basically what I have is I have multiple devices lying around at my home. So I want them to be useful for myself, and I wanted to like host my own cloud and create a server where I can host my sites, I can develop on it, I have a Git running on it. So I want to show you what I did with it. So I have two Raspberry Pis that are laying around at my home. One is Pi 3A and another one is Pi 3B. Both of these devices are very capable and very cheap devices that are very performant. I also have a laptop which is a Lenovo Yoga 6, and this is also a very powerful device. If you have any of the device, this can also be used to make a home server. These are very great devices. I have these two Raspberry Pis, one a 3B and a 3A. These are both very capable devices and provide like very good performance for the price. 3B has 1 GB of RAM while 3A has 512 MB of RAM. I would suggest you do not go with these if you want to do heavy stuff. If you want to create a server for hosting any websites that you create on your own, your Git server, that's fine. It will work. But if you want to do something very strenuous to this, I think it would be better to get something else. These are both fairly equal devices, and I think they are very capable for the price they are. But I will not be going with them. I will be creating a server using my old laptop that I have. It's a Acer TravelMate, and I think you can see why I'm going with it. First of all, it has a fan. It can cool itself. It can run longer than the Raspberry Pi 5 and my slim, thin and light laptop. And it has no battery, no screen. It's I can use it. It's disposable for me, so I can use it to put it somewhere and just let it be there and run a non GUI operating system. It has a great selection of ports, and you can see there's no CD, so I can just expand it with SSD future down the line, and so I feel like it's a very great choice. First thing we will need is this 16 GB of pen drive. Basically it will be required to install Ubuntu. You will install it on this and we will put it into our laptop, and there we will install it. So let's plug it in. I will switch to screen sharing and I will show you how to download and set this pen drive up. So you are going to go to your browser and then search for Ubuntu Server. Going there, you will get the first link, which will be of Ubuntu Server. Go there, download it. Make sure to download LTS version as it will be supported for a long time to come. Once you have downloaded it, then we need another piece of software, which is Balena HR. So search for that and download it. Basically get your version. I'm using M1 Mac, so I will be downloading ARM version of it. So now once you have downloaded it, open it, select the file which you have downloaded for Ubuntu, select your target, which is our pen drive for me, and go to flash. It will install your operating system to that USB, after which we will put it in our computer and install it. Once it installs, just remove your pen drive and we will get the laptop to install operating system to it. I will be connected into the same monitor, so I will remove this one also. Just bring your laptop, plug it in, and put all your peripherals into that. So I will be plugging my HDMI and my pen drive into this. Then I will be moving on to my screen. I will tell you step by step how to install and what to install. So yeah, let's power it on. You can see the power light is up. So yeah, now that you have opened your laptop, click install. Let it install. Do everything step by step as it says. So once you are at the section to install OpenSSH server, make sure you have installing it, because that is required connected from a remote computer basically. Once you have done that, we can move on, continue to do it as it was installing. Once everything is installed, just log in with the username and password that you gave, and you will notice that there is a IPv4 address mentioned here. So take a note of it. It will be used later on when you want to log into your computer using another computer. Now let's open our personal computer. and we will open terminal there and log into this one. Now you need to SSH into your original server, which is connected to the same local network as this one. So what you're going to do is basically type SSH, then your username @ and the local IP address that we saw in the last video. Then you press yes for everything and enter your password. Now you can use this terminal as if you were controlling your own the previous laptop. And now let's install something. So first of all, update your computer. This is a very important step. Enter your password and it will take time to update. Basically, we are going to install Nextcloud. It allows you to basically run your own personal cloud. You can save file there, photo there, back it up. It's like your own cloud. You can use it to basically copy files from one computer to another, like a local FTP server, or just you need a backup device. So all your devices, your phone can automatically back up to it, and your computers as well. Think of it as a OneDrive or a Google Drive that you can do locally for your small things. Now that is installed, updates, we are going to do certain set of steps here that are required to install Docker. I will be giving all the instructions of what all steps to follow in the description. Let me tell you how Docker works. Docker is basically what allows you to run software on it, and it allows you to run software there so that there's no dependencies. So you're running Python code or some other code, it requires basically a dependency on some packages. This helps you to package everything together and you can run it. Basically just a simpler programming way to install things. Understand it like that. Once the Docker installation is finished, we need to move on to installing Nextcloud. So let it finish. I will move on to that part. Installing Nextcloud is very simple. We need to create a YAML file and we need to tell it what all things that we need to install, and Docker will get all those things and install it automatically on our server. Once we have that, we will just do Docker compose up and it will start pulling all the data that we need. Once this is done, we will be able to access this. Once this is completed, we will be able to access Nextcloud from basically our browser and our application. For both of them to access, we need to have our local IP address of the server. Now you need to make that server's local ID as static. You can go through some online tutorial. I will find some and have a link below. That is a separate thing and needs to be configured in your router. Once this is installed, we can go to a browser and paste that IP address. We need to then put colon and 8080 around it and it will directly take us to Nextcloud. Now you need to create your login and password. It will take you to its login page and it will ask you to install some applications. These applications are just nothing but notes, calendars. So basically what it is like locally on your system, you have a notes that will sync to this Nextcloud, your own server. Same as your calendar, you can host your own mail service. That's a bit advanced thing. We do not need it, but you can do that. And once this is installed, these apps, I will tell you like what the UI is and how you can navigate through it. We will like try to upload some things and you can then try it on your computer as well and just sync your devices across. Okay, so this is what it looks like. You have all your files here on the top. You can click here. It will take you to home. This is the first thing that loads, and on top if you go, you can go to your files. When you go to your files, it will show you all the files and you can just upload any file here. I feel it very useful if I record something on my phone and I can just send it to my computer. So what I will do is I will create a new upload files. So I have this basically a short that I've been creating for YouTube. I can click this and yeah, it's just uploading it here. This server, and I can download it directly on my phone as well. I can upload anything from my phone as well. I can install it there. So there are photos, activities, notes. Basically you can take any notes and that's very useful. So there's an app for Nextcloud on Play Store and notes. what it does is it will ask you the IP. This should be the local IP address of your server, and to be able to access it, obviously you need to be connected to your Wi-Fi, same Wi-Fi that your laptop is connected to. So most likely you are at home and your server is also at home, so every night you came, it will sync everything. And I think it's pretty neat. As you can see, it just works. You can also have a like desktop application, or you can just upload it as a Google Drive, anything that suits you. And with this I want to tell you that it took me a lot of time to build it, and I will be doing a lot more on this server. Like, I want to deploy my own sites, I want to make my home automated, I want to do many things that will be automated, and I will host it on the server. I will create some websites, and I will also create a phone and just use this as a server to keep it online. Obviously I will be able to use it at home or to show off like an office or to friends, anyone. Yeah, so I hope to see you in the upcoming videos. I have lots of things planned. Like, press like if you like this video, press dislike if something was not up to expectations, and leave a comment on what did you think about this. And if you try it out, let me know also, that let me know how your experience was, and yeah, we can have some chat.